Okay, let's go for another one. This will be a bit it's not complicated but a strict guide, I think. So like be a bit more precise, right? To avoid like issues, right? So first thing what we need is obviously more dependencies, right? We need the driver from here, and yeah, simply install it, then you click next, next, accept next, and it's done. Nothing else to do here. And for the whole thing to function is in the end you need REWSD, right? And how you get it, it's easy. You Google this, then don't go the first one, go the second one. It's the red dot. Get up, and then it's this version I'm using. So just follow me there. Download here. And I think I will do it live. I guess it works on a VM. So let's just try. We download those, close. And I already installed this. So just next, next, finish. Just extract this for now. Start installation. I agree. You can configure setup options right here to choose the path where you want to install. But if you are fine with C, that's good enough. So that is pretty easy. Now you need to restart your computer. Do it manually. Click close for now. And you unpack this one, and you have two files, two DLL files. Just right click, copy, or cut a copy. Never mind. Right click on the shortcut, open file location in the folder. You simply paste and replace both files. And yeah, I needed admin access, and this will be fine. Did it work? Replace both files. Yeah. Yeah, both files right here. Looking good. So let's restart. Let's see. It's loaded. That's good. No, do not open anything. And at the beginning, like, it's unsure what devices are connected, if it's a mouse or a keyboard. And I think this is only on me on the virtual machine. It should recognize all inputs, honestly. Just submit this one, and it will look like this, like similar to this. I cannot tell you exactly how it will look, because every system is different. It all depends what devices you have connected, but usually it will look like this, right? So that's the first step, installing the dependency, and yeah, getting this tool for free, obviously, right? So yeah, the next thing is I made some pictures for this. So we have installed the driver, we have installed REWSD. What I did, I like deleted all configs, which are pretty useless, honestly. And then the first thing you do, I should have told you before, do not have a controller connected, right? I have in this example, my controller is disconnected, and REWSD is starting. and there's no controller if you can see right here. And now I start my controller, like I connect it, okay? And it will show up. That's the next thing what will happen. And I have a PS4 controller, it will be a DualShock 4 controller. If you have a Xbox controller, it will show up as Xbox 360 or whatever, right? The first thing what you need to do is connect it and rename it, right? Right click, rename. And I name it real controller, like whatever you like, so we can identify, like for real, okay? And after that, this is your real controller on the left side. And after that, you need to start your virtual controller from the main app. I can show you this right here. Okay, ignore the message. It is just for me because I already updated the server, but not the local one. This will be new. And if you press this, the virtual controller will be loaded. Okay. And this will result in a new controller showing up. And it will be a DualShock 4 controller. I chose a DualShock 4 controller because I think that most of you will use an Xbox 360, so it will like already be a contrast, right? So you can see it easier. But anyway, you have named this real controller. The second one cannot be like renamed by me initially. It will be DualShock 4. So I already know what is the real one and what is the virtual one. Okay. So the next step, click on your real controller. Okay. And then you need to group it. And then this shows up. And then it's simple. You have a real controller on like spot 1. And at the second spot, you choose your DualShock 4, which is the virtual one. And then it looks like this. And then you can simply close it. And this is done. This means your real controller and your virtual controller is being combined. So both inputs are valid as one. And that is the important part. And then you add a game profile. I name it POE assist and add. And the next window will look like this right here. And you will see this in the middle. And all you need to do is to click on a magic stick in the middle. Right? Because you've already, the group is pre-selected, I think, on the bottom left, which is the combined controllers. And then simply magic stick and then map the controller, like this should be controllers, to a new virtual Xbox 360 controller. And this controller will be visible in POE. And your real one and the virtual one, like the assist one, will be not visible. They will be hidden. So what you need to do is magic stick, map controllers to virtual Xbox 360, and click apply immediately. Okay. Do not deselect or something, right? Click apply immediately, and then you will see a pop-up bottom right, which is this, which shows you that you have combined the Wii controller and the DualShock 4 controller from Assist. And this is something you can ignore. Like this is the verification already. And then the next part is pretty automatically. At this point, if you have done everything like correctly, if you followed step by step, POE will have only one controller visible. And it could be number 2, number 3, number 4. I don't know. I think it's number 1 in most cases because your real controller is hidden. The POE assist controller, the virtual one, is hidden as well. And this one is also a virtual controller, but this is of REWSD. And this is the combined controller, which will listen to your real controller. And this controller will listen to the button presses, which are being sent by POE to Game Assist, or whatever I call it in the end, you know. The name is pretty long. And to verify this, I mean, if you start POE2, do not do any click or whatever with your mouse. Just start POE2 and do your first input with your controller. POE2 will recognize that you're using a controller and will select the correct controller automatically. And then you can go to input yourself and check if there's only one controller. And if that is the case, you did it correctly. Because then physical and virtual is combined into this new emulated by REWSD. Okay? And this is simply what you have to do. And if this is open, this window has to be open at all time. If you close it, it stops functioning. Like read the text, it's pretty easy to understand. And yeah, you cannot write D-pad left, like D-pad right. I have to remap it internally with a number. And like 3 or 4 is D-pad right, which is the default for the mana flask on controller. And let me show you. There is a, I mean, the tooltip shows it. There's a keyless controller txt for controller buttons in the folder. And here you see the matches. So 304 is D-pad right. That's the default for mana. And 303 would be the default for the life flask. And if you want to use other keys, like this is the face keys, like triangle, circle, cross, square. Maybe you want to use to L1 and R1. So you need to put the number in here. And it will press the controller. Yeah, that's it. I hope it's clear. And in any case, if you fail, if something comes up, feel free to write and I will help you as I can. So have a good one and see you soon.